Hello there! Today I'm going to be showing you how I do makeup with glasses. Now, most of the time I wear contacts, but a lot of times I do wear my glasses. So this is just how I like to do my makeup when I wear my glasses. So to start, you have to have good brows. It's pretty much a rule of glasses, or at least in my book. So I'm going to be taking this brunette crayon from MAC, and I'm going to fill in my brows. I like to fill them in fuller when I do wear my glasses, just because I like it to frame my face better. When I do not wear glasses, I do not wear them this full because it looks a bit intense, so just be aware of that. So I'm just gonna, pretty harshly fill them in and then blend them out with a little spoolie. And then of course repeat the exact same steps on the other brow, or else you'd look a little bit funny.
He loves to romance, I'm reckless, abandoned, holding me for ransom, upper echelon. He says to be cool, but I don't know how yet. Hand in my hair, hand on the back of my neck. I said, can we party later on? He said, yes, yes, yes.
Then onto the eyes. So to start, I'm going to go ahead and take Painterly Paint Pot from MAC, which is basically just an eyeshadow base and a primer, and it just helps to cover up any veins you may have on the eyelid, as well as prime your eyelids for eyeshadow. So go ahead and blend that through, because you do not want any weird patches that are not blended, because that would look really bad. So then I'm going to take Walk of Shame by Urban Decay and my 217 brush from MAC, and go ahead and spread this all throughout my lid. Now what this does is basically just cover the veins even more, and as well as make a nice space for blending my eyeshadows. Then I'm going to take charcoal brown from MAC and blend this through with the same brush through my crease, and this is just going to give my eye more definition. I always like definition on the eyes, but especially when I'm wearing glasses, because it can look really put back with the glasses, so I just like to have lots of definition. Then I'm going to take Satin Taupe as well from MAC with the same brush and go ahead and blend this through the outer 2/3 of my eyelid, and also a little bit through my crease, but mainly just my eyelid, blending up, making sure that there are no harsh edges. Then when I'm done with that shadow, I'm going to take Woodwinked Shocking, also from MAC, and blend that through. I put it mainly where Satin Taupe was, but I leave Satin Taupe just pinking through. Then we're going to take Half Baked from Urban Decay, shocker, a different brand, and a flat shadow brush, and just go ahead and blend this through the inner third of my eye. And then I'm going to take this color, I have no idea how to pronounce it, it's from a palette from MAC. It's basically just a dark brown, kind of like Espresso from Bobbi Brown, but not quite as intense, and I'm going to blend that with the same brush. I just like the effect this brush gives in my outer corner, and I'm kind of harshly blending it through, but that's just what I like to do. Then I'm going to take a pencil brush and the color Shroom and go ahead and highlight the inner corner of my eyelid. Then I'm going to take Espresso from Bobbi Brown, which is a very, very, very intense brown, and just lightly dab it, because I don't want my eyes to look that smoky. I still want them to be day wearable, but you want it pretty intense when you're wearing glasses, because it is harder to see your eyeshadow. Then I'm going to take Wavelength, which is a fluid line, and just a small pencil-like brush, and go ahead and just make a very, very, very slight cat eye. I like the blue color because it really brings out the brown in my eyes. If you have green eyes, do blue, and if you have blue eyes, do black. That's just my recommendation. So of course, just fix everything all pretty on both eyes. Then if you haven't noticed, my dark circles are quite bad. That's because I do not have concealer on yet. So I'm going to take this concealer, I believe it's called Magnifique, I'm not quite sure. It's from Lancome, and this is the corrector shade, which just helps, cover all the darkness underneath your eyes. And I'm just going to blend that through with my finger, just because I like the effect that it gives better than a brush. Then I'm going to take the Tarte Gifted Mascara, which is just a great mascara. I really like it for really defining my lashes and spreading them out, and I'm just going to, of course, apply a full coat of that, because I like my lashes to look full when I'm wearing glasses or not. I just love the effect of flirty long lashes. Then I'm going to put another coat of concealer, just because that's always the way I do it. If you only need one layer of concealer, good, you're not an insomniac, but if you really are sleep deprived like me, always do too. And then I'm going to take a powder, just a setting powder, to set where I crease under my eyes. I'm going to take the color Deep End, which is a very vivid blue from Urban Decay, and use an angled brush to really get that in the crevices of my under lash line. And what this does is really bring out my eyes, and it looks great with glasses, as well as putting an under eye mascara or lower lashes mascara. So as you can tell, it doesn't look that intense with my glasses on. It just looks nice and natural and very pretty. Then I'm going to take a fluffy blush brush in the color Mocha from MAC and go ahead and line that through on my cheeks to make me look alive. And I like putting my glasses on while doing this because it kind of frames where the blush should be. Then I'm going to take Strawberry Shortcake from Revlon Lip Butters and just, of course, put that on my lips. And then that's a bit too pale for me, so I'm going to go over with Raspberry Pie, another lip butter from Revlon, and just put that in the center of my lips just to give a bit more tint of color. And then when you're done with that, you are done. That's the finished look. I hope you all enjoy this, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye.